These people sound like demons. It's wild to me, man, how you can live in America and somehow be in such dying support for a terrorist group that wishes death to America. I think that this is what you get with the spoiled society and a whole generation that grew up spoiled, really, because they have no idea what it's like to have their freedoms actually taken away. Not a clue. Not a clue. None of us really do, actually, but I feel like, I was born in 92, and I feel like up until a certain point, my generation was the last generation and the last generation of kids that were thankful for the freedoms that we had. And we didn't bring racism and all sorts of other stuff into it and make everything a big deal about everything, We just understood that, like, hey, we all get along. We all like each other. If you're a crappy person, you're a crappy person. If you're a good person, you're a good person. So it just really, it boggles my mind seeing how society is right now. It makes it very hard to live with because just in the last 10 years, things have changed drastically. And I don't know about you, but me personally, I find it hard to cope with. I don't know how to deal with it because it's not what I grew up with. I didn't grow up with critical race theory and having transgenderism pushed down my throat every second of the day and having people get hired and get jobs because they identify as something that I don't. I just didn't grow up like that. I didn't grow up in a participation trophy era. So I find it hard to deal with. And what's sad is look, I understand, like, there are definitely innocent and good people that live in Palestine. There's innocent and good people everywhere. Not everyone's just bad, but the leadership of Palestine, Hamas, their government is a terrorist group. In 2006 was the last year that they had any kind of election. And don't you find it kind of strange that those people get into government and then, oh, no more elections? All of a sudden it's just reigning tyranny. That's all it is. And I don't know if these people are yelling Free Palestine because of the innocent people that are there underneath Hamas, or if they're yelling Free Palestine because Israel is having to defend themselves against a terrorist group that wants to wipe them off the map. I think that the devil twists things and manipulates things in small little ways all the time. And I think that they really believe that Palestine people are the victims here. I really do. I really think that they think Israel is super bad and Palestine are the victims. Hamas are the victims. Good is bad, bad is good. The Bible predicts this. That we will reach a day where good is bad and bad is good. We're literally seeing it in real time. Politics is crazy. The only sane person in there right now is Trump and that whole side. Everything has gone so radical where there is no more middle ground. Even like Trump technically isn't even a Republican. He's running as a Republican, but Trump is liberal. He's very moderate. But he is seen as far right, and it's because the left has gone so far left. The even being in the center is now far right. I think it's crazy. It blows my mind seeing this, and I don't know where to go from here, but that's why I'm happy I found God. I know how things are going to end, and I know as long as I got God, as long as I got Jesus, I ain't got nothing to worry about. He told us that things were going to get crazy. I just personally didn't think it was going to happen in my lifetime. But here I am witnessing everything go so far downhill. I just think it's wild. I really do. I think it's crazy seeing people like this in America protest in the streets over another country. They're literally damaging buildings and hurting their own people, protesting for another country that doesn't care about them. These kids need to go live in Palestine for a little bit and see how much they'll support them then. They really do. Because damaging your own home because somebody else's home is out of order is crazy to me. But that's the logic. That's how twisted and chaotic it is now. Our neighbor's home across the street, man, they're acting wild over there. They're crazy, so I'm going to start throwing a fit in my own house and damaging it here too. It's a disease. It's like an infection that spreads. It doesn't make sense logically, and it's not supposed to, and it won't. But that's how the devil works. That's how he works. Divide and conquer. United we stand, divided we fall. And my friends, we are divided, and we are witnessing us on the edge of a cliff, getting ready to completely fall off. It's crazy. That video is crazy to watch. It's wild to me that these kids are out there screaming and hooting and hollering like a bunch of possessed people. They literally sound like demons. They're screeching and screaming and yelling. These are Americans. These are people that grew up and were raised in America. These were little babies riding bikes, hanging out with other kids, raised by American parents, that all of a sudden went into college or hang out with a bunch of college kids around their age and get indoctrinated into this crap. We need to pray, people. America is lacking prayer, and we need to turn to God and repent, because that is what he says to do every single time in the Bible, and every nation that doesn't turn back to him and repent gets destroyed. This is judgment. We are witnessing judgment by God right now. And America needs to repent and turn back to God in order for it to be restored. We have to. I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't think it's going to happen. I don't see it being written out that way. But that would be our only hope. It would be a miracle for everyone to turn back to Jesus and repent. Our nation would be restored. That's what God does. God is just. He's fair and he's holy. Our morality is flawed. It's very flawed. We are a fallen species, but we need to turn back to Jesus and repent as a country if we want to save anything. That's all we have left. Other than that, it's just chaos. It's all spiraling out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I think that video is super crazy. What's your take on it? There will probably be a couple people in the comment sections that are like, free Palestine, but I want to know why you think that. What part of Palestine are you trying to free? Are you trying to free Hamas? Or are you trying to free the innocent people that don't like Hamas? What part of Palestine are you trying to free? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. I hope you guys have a good day. God bless you all. I'm out of here.